Listening Comprehension Recording 2. You will hear a restaurant owner share a recipe. As you listen, complete the notes below. You will hear the recording only once.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, James, for having me here. My name is Zahira, and I'm a restaurant owner from Singapore. I'm a big foodie and love making all kinds of food, especially Malay pastries and desserts. Putu Pirings are my favorite snack, simply because they're so delicious. My family loves them too, and in fact, the recipe I'll be sharing today is my grandfather's. He's probably tuning into the radio right now listening to this. Okay, so the process of making putu piring is really quite simple. You don't need any fancy kitchen tools or equipment. All you need are a sieve, a mixing bowl, a steamer, and a handful of small sauces. Pretty basic, right? Putu piring is a snack that anyone can try making at home. For the ingredients, the two main things that go into making putu piring are rice flour and palm sugar, which we call gula melaka. The Malays use gula melaka in all kinds of desserts. It's also healthier than processed sugar. You should be able to find gula melaka in any Asian grocery store in your neighborhood. And while you're there, grab some pandan leaves and grated coconut too. Make sure they're as fresh as possible. Lastly, banana leaves would be a great add-on, though I'd say they're optional since we use them only for serving. Now, moving on to the actual steps of making putu piring. The first thing to do is to twist some pandan leaves into a knot and simmer them in lightly salted water for about 8 minutes. This will release the fragrance of the leaves, giving us pandan-flavored water. While waiting for the pot to simmer, start toasting rice flour in a pan on low heat. You can even throw in some pandan leaves to enhance the flavor. Toast the flour gently for about 7 minutes until it becomes light and airy. Then, allow both the pot and pan to cool. By now, you should notice your kitchen really smelling of pandan. The next step will require a sieve and a mixing bowl. Transfer the toasted flour into a sieve and sift it into the bowl. Drizzle a small amount of pandan-flavored water into the flour. With your hands, mix and rub the flour until it becomes moist and starchy. Sieve the flour again until there are no more visible clumps. You may have to repeat the sifting process a few times to ensure that your flour is clump-free and smooth. But trust me, the results will be worth your efforts. Once you're satisfied with the consistency of the flour, scoop a small amount of it into a saucer. Top that with a layer of palm sugar, which will form the sweet filling of the putu piring. And when that's done, seal it off with an additional layer of flour. Lastly, using a spoon or any other tool really, smoothen the surface of the putu piring and scrape off the excess flour. Repeat the previous few steps to make as many putu pirings as you like. Once you've got the putu pirings you need, place them in a steamer. All that's left now is a quick steam. After 8 minutes of steaming, carefully remove the sauces and flip them over to release your putu pirings. And there you go! Piping hot rice cakes that are absolutely irresistible. Ideally, you'd want to serve your putu pirings on a banana leaf and top them off with grated coconut. Enjoy!